I got back from New York City a little bit ago today. I had a dress fitting at Kleinfeld.
Woohoo!
And let me tell you, getting your wedding dress fitted is actually really terrifying because the first time you try it on, it doesn't fit at all. And then they have to, like, do a bunch of stuff to make it fit right. At least that was it in my case. Like, some people might just get theirs and it just fits. But for me, it was like, and they had to, like, pin a lot of things and take a lot of things in. So I literally, like, when I went to my second appointment, based on my first appointment, like, I showed up in tears because I had anxiety. I was, like, crying. I was like, it's not going to look right.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful. Are we recording?
We are. We are here and live. So, yes, I'm wearing a Hayley Paige dress. It is to die.
I don't even know who Hayley Paige is, but I hope when I get married, I wear a dress of Hayley Paige.
Yeah, girl. Just look at her Instagram. You would literally die.
Okay.
Welcome to How Does This Work podcast. I'm your host and old friend, Corinne Walker, and you are the always fabulous, always hilarious Abbie Cauley.
Hello.
Hello. Who I have known at this point since approximately 2005.
Oh, it seriously seems like an eternity.
It's here's the thing. Sometimes it feels like it's gone really fast, but then when you look at isolated circumstances of different people from our grade and stuff and where everybody has ended up, you're like, a lot of time has gone by because a lot of shit has gone down.
Yeah. Babies, marriages,
There's been
people buying homes and having successful businesses. It's crazy. It is
and
crazy.
I mean, moving all over people have moved all over the country, people have moved all over the state, people have moved all over the country and then gone back. I'm about to do that.
Yeah.
It's exciting, kinda. But you were way cooler than everybody else in high school. Well, at least you were way cooler than me in high school. I was like, I want to be as cool as her secretly, but I didn't tell you.
Stop it. I was not cool. I honestly, like, I had these sperm eyebrows. I was not cool. Like, I look back at, like, my senior portrait that my mom still has hanging up in the hallway, and I'm like,
it's fine, it's hanging up in my hallway too.
And I can cook, baby, and I'm like, oh, why? Who ever let me get waxed? Like, who thought sperm eyebrows were a thing?
But here's the thing, you can't be hard on yourself for just following a trend. That's just the way that it works, and you were just following suit.
I was following my heart, and my heart said noodle eyebrows.
Girl, I went to middle school with a lot of questionable people before I made my way over to Salinas High, and I used to wear legit, like, those belts that you could, like, airbrush on, and I had, like, my name airbrushed on a belt that I would wear on my, like, skinny jeans that had no back pockets and, like, seams down the front.
Oh, the LEI jeans.
This is, like, circa 2002.
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. I remember I wore this outfit my last day of 8th grade. It was a jean skirt that came to my knees.
Yeah, it was.
And an American flag tank top, and
Shut your mouth. Wait, did you wear Uggs?
It gets better. And then
were you wearing Uggs?
I was wearing, like, white shoes, and then I had this silver belt with stars and a white zip up. Don't ask me why I remember that outfit so vividly, but I wore it my last day of 8th grade.
So I specifically remember the dress that I wore to the winter ball that was my, like, premiere to the Salinas High community, because I went with my high school boyfriend, and it was a blind date set up by another high school friend, and I had not started school yet. there. But I was like, I'll go to the dance first and I'll just start school later because everyone's going to be talking about the dance, so I have to go. And unbeknownst to me, I wore the same dress as another, like, big woman on campus and, like, already started drama before I even started out there.
Who?
I was wearing the same dress as Renika.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
That's, like, not somebody that you, like, want to have, like, look at you the first time and be like, bitch, but she did.
Bitch, you stole my look. I love her. She was so funny. I wonder where she is. I need to find her on social media.
She was too much. She was occasionally too much for me in high school, but that was just because I didn't really understand her and I, like, was not yet letting myself be my true outlandish self. I'm sure that I would just adore her now.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That is hysterical.
Funny.
Oh my God.
And there are so many people from our class too that have totally had children. Thankfully, you and I do not have kids.
No.
No kids.
No. I don't even have, no. The closest thing I come to a baby are my cousins and my nephews. So.
Yeah, but you're actually really, truly around young babies and young kids a lot.
Well.
Aren't you?
I am. And it just makes me grateful because I'm in, like, this very selfish phase of my life right now where I'm, like, working out every day. I'm watching what I eat. I meal prep. And I'm like, I couldn't imagine gaining weight because I would be a whale. I would be Free Willy. I'm not even kidding you.
Kind.
Like,
be kinder to yourself. You're beautiful.
Thanks, babe. No, seriously. Like, the other day I was at the grocery store and I'm like, ooh, spring Oreos. Nope, keep walking. And then I'm like,
girl.
Because salt and vinegar chips are, like, my weakness. Yeah. And I was like, keep walking. Keep walking.
Wait, have I told you that Dylan and I are going to start the Whole30 challenge on April 1st?
Yes, and good luck.
Oh, boy.
Good luck.
Yeah, I feel like it might be tough, but I also read, like, the first few words of the book, and they, like, call you out right away, where they're like, do not tell me that drinking your coffee black is hard. Quitting heroin is hard. Fighting cancer is hard. And I'm like, all right, fine, okay?
Whoa, that just got, whoa.
They get real on you real quick, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll drink my coffee black. Can I put a little bit of unsweetened almond milk in there? Thank you.
But you know what? Here's my whole thing with, like, diets and all this stuff. Because I grew up with a girl, and she has been doing the keto diet and looks amazing. Like, she has dropped, like, 35 pounds. But to me, it's all a lifestyle change. And working out and just, like, feeding your body what it needs. All the proper stuff. And I've got girlfriends that do, like, the 30-day Arbonne stuff, like the 30 days to a healthy living. And,
sure,
you know, to me, that's great. Like, do whatever you need to do to be healthy. But for me, it's a lifestyle change. Like, for instance,
totally,
the surgeon and PA I work for yesterday went to
Abbie's a badass.
I'm not a badass. I'm just a peasant. They are the badasses. But anyways, they went to my favorite deli yesterday. It's called Rubicon, and it's here in Reno. And they were like, do you want to go? And I said, nope, I don't. Keep in mind, my sweet little dumpling patient brought in a dozen donuts for us. And he brought them from a donut shop called Doughboys. And I was rooming him, and I said, if I have one of those, I'm going to look like a doughboy. And he stops, like, in the hallway, and he's on crutches. And he stops and looks at me, holding this box of donuts, and goes, Abbie, I am a doughboy. And it was the cutest thing. Like, I wish I love him. Like, but anyways,
No,
like,
that's
it's a
actually
lifestyle
fabulous.
choice. So
No,
I've
totally.
made a very serious effort to be like, no, a, that's going to be a short-term satisfaction when I'm trying to get to a long-term goal. So,
Sure.
no, I'll just eat my snap peas and my carrots and think of myself in a bikini, and it works.
Hey, yeah, you manifest that shit. I'm here for it. For me, too, though, we've talked about this recently. Having discovered that I have a gluten intolerance has basically forced me into making healthier choices, just because I can't eat gluten.
Right.
And so I'm kind of and here's the other thing. I know that my body is really sensitive. I know that my body is really reactive, and I'm really curious. I'm also fairly lactose intolerant, but I'm obsessed with cheese. There's no cheese on the Whole30 challenge. I only use almond milk. I don't drink regular milk.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm sort of curious.
I don't mean to cut you off, but it's like,
No, it's okay.
I can't do almond milk because of all of the ingredients. Like, all of the shit. Oh, sorry. All of the shit.
No, that's good.
No, that's good. All of the crap that's in, like, almond milk, coconut milk, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, they want you to be healthy, but can you pronounce half the crap that's in this stuff? I got a book from one of the Today Show anchors, and Lester Holt, my man, Dateline's host,
Hey.
he was obsessed with, like, pasta and bread and having a bowl of ice cream every night. And
Yeah.
I can't remember her name because my girlfriend Katie, I gave her the book, but she did 30-day challenges, and Lester gave up his ice cream and his bread and his pastas, but he ate it at different times of the day. And he lost a ton of weight. And one of her dieting tips in the book, it's not even dieting, it's a lifestyle change, is look at your food label. And I know you are huge with food labels, that if you cannot pronounce,
I am.
or if there's 5 or more ingredients in something, you should not be putting it into your body. And I have been doing that for the last 2.5, 3 years, and it's worked.
Totally. Yeah. That's what we're approaching here with this Whole30. I mean, because that is actually sort of the basis of Whole30 anyway, right? Because it's sort of like you're eating stuff that is already like food on its own, like fruits, veggies, meats, things like that.
Right.
My back hurts so bad. I am a grandma. I need to do some yoga.
Oh, you're a grandma. I am like an 80-year-old woman. Every night at 8 o'clock, I'm like, oh, time to take out my contacts, brush my teeth, wash my face, and get into bed and read my book.
Oh, well, girl, I have been getting my butt kicked in this show, and we opened this weekend, and I danced the entire show in 3-inch character shoes.
Oh.
So it's like dancing the whole show in 3-inch heels. It's pretty tough.
Oh, yeah.
My back hurts. Anyway, so I was going to ask you, and what do you think about either freezing your eggs or adopting? And/or.
Ooh.
Would you do either?
Oh, my God. I would do both, hands down, in a heartbeat.
Right. I know, like, a lot of women in this world, especially women that are, like, you, who are busting their balls at work and, like, working really hard and making careers for themselves and dealing with the men of this world.
Ugh.
Might want to freeze their eggs so they don't have to worry about it, because the biological clock is a real thing.
You know, I think, I mean, I am obsessed with the Today Show. Hoda Kotb is my absolute, I adore her. And she just adopted, or not just adopted, but she adopted her little girl I think she just turned 1. And Hoda, I think, is in her mid to late 40s.